Hello everybody in paid Telegram. I love and appreciate every single one of you. So a lot of you are confused because you don't even know how the Uniswap formula works. So if you get the total liquidity of a coin, you can actually find out how much money inserted will raise the price up. A lot of you don't actually know that, friends. And an easy way just to look at it is you can go to paid on CoinGecko, for example. Here we are right now. You can just go to the bottom and you can add all the depth up out here. Okay, now you need to find the total liquidity, friends, the total liquidity. So as you can see, the total liquidity here is about, this is the full depth. All right, you want to find the actual full number. And what I've done is I've gone to info.uniswap.org and I've clicked on paid. Okay, now you can actually see it now here, friends. You can go to the total value locked. You see that? The TVL is $526,000. So that is the bid plus the offer. All right. So you remember that number, 520. Let's round it up. Let's make it $550,000. Okay. So if you want to find out how much is for sale, how much paid is for sale, you do 550,000 divided by 2, and you will get 275,000. Okay, so now you know there's $275,000 up for sale in the liquidity pool. All right. If you want to make that a 4x higher for the whole paid price, you've got to double that number. Okay, so you remember this. If you 2x the offer, you'll get 2 squared the price. 2 becomes 4, right? 3 becomes 9. 10 becomes 100. That's right. Okay, it's the Uniswap formula. X times Y, right? So if you have $275,000 on the liquidity pool there, right? If you wanted to make that go 4x, you just have to add 275 again. That's it. So if $275,000 smacks in, you get about a 4x. If someone just comes in today and goes bang, 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 275K, he just slips it up, 4x. So what about making it go even higher? Now, here's the thing. This is it's a bit unrealistic because you assume nobody else sells. But I'm just showing you what can theoretically happen, okay? Now, even if there is more liquidity hidden out there, let's say I was a bit conservative. Let's say I'm missing some liquidity pools. Let's say there are liquidity pools out there that I'm not accounting for. We can just make it double. Let's just double it. Let's say there's $500,000 on for sale. Okay, so I've made it harder to move up. To make it go 4x, you got to push 500K in. Okay, I'm giving you like worst case. All right, so paid is 14 cents. So if $500,000 inserted, paid goes to 56 cents. All right. Now here's the thing. Do you remember about $500,000? Well, if you wanted to make it go 100x and just smack it up, you have to add 10 times the offer. So there's $500,000 there. How do you get to 5 million? You have to add $4.5 million. So there you go. So there's 500,000 on the offer, right? Worst case, if someone came in with $4.5 million and in one click bought, they would slip the price up. Now paid is $14. It's literally 100x higher. All right. So you got to think about this. You go, wait a minute. If Kyle's telling the truth, okay, we have to trust Kyle. If paid is going to get, let's say, 3 big projects a month in the bull market, and then you end up getting like, let's say 30 projects, and each of them raise $5 million. Remember, from that 5 million, 10% becomes a buy and burn. So let's do that whole number. Okay, let's say you do 30 projects and there's $5 million raised each. So you do 30 times 5 million, that's 150 million. But 10% is going to be buy and burn. So now you have $15 million that's going to be inserted into paid. That's buying and burning. Now, of course, the price number I'm going to give you is going to blow your mind, but you got to remember, it's going to be buying over time, and it assumes nobody sells. Okay, so this number is obviously going to blow your mind, right? So if $15 million was inserted into the liquidity pool, okay, you can actually calculate it now. Okay, $15 million as a ratio to the current conservative offer is a 30x big amount of the offer. Do you know what that means, friends? If you want to find out how much the price goes up, you do 30 squared, which is going to blow your mind. You do 30 times 30. I'm not joking, okay? So you're like, wait a minute. You're telling me the price would go 30 times 30, 900x from 14 cents today. You have $126 paid, of course. So it's not going to happen, of course. Why? Because firstly, you need all that money coming in, and who's gonna come and blow $15 million in one click? You need all these projects to happen over time. Also, you need nobody ever to click sell. But I'm just showing you the absurdity of this, okay? So I'm just showing you. You think, wait a minute, is it possible for us to hit like $5? Yes, it is possible. So if you want to know how much would $5 be versus today's price, $5, friends, divided by today's price, that's a 35x increase, okay? So you think, okay, wait a minute. So if I wanted the price to go up 35x today, you need the square root of that in money. So you put 35x, you do the square root of it, and you have 5.9. So what you've actually found is, you go, wait a minute, there's $500,000 on the offer. I need to basically 6x that, 5.97x that, to make it $5. So you have $500,000 times 6 is about 3 million. So you know, if someone out there had 3 million bucks today and they smack it in, you get your $5 paid. But I'm just showing you, right? If each big project is going to raise $5 million and 10% is the buy and burn, you get an enormous price pump, huge for paid. But of course, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We need the projects to keep appearing on paid. We need Launchpad to keep doing the projects. We need them to keep buying and burning. That's pretty much it. So with Commonwealth, we just hit $5 million. So already, 5 million, there is 10% of that's 500K. So theoretically, paid should be going to 50 cents when they do the buy and burn. I'm not sure if they're going to click it in one go. There's slippage. There's bots that might sell along the time. I don't know exactly what's going to go on. And I don't know, remember, friends, there could be other hidden liquidity sources out there that make it thicker. And there could be people that buy into it, that sell into it as well. Just showing you, though, paid utility over time, people are completely underestimating the power of this. But once again, you got to be super optimistic that Launchpads like paid will continue to release projects that have people wanting to buy in. That's the kicker. That's where, like, well, where we're going to get 30 projects from to raise $5 million. Like, that's a lot of retail money to come in. You know what I mean, friends? So I just wanted to explain that to you. Love you all. Catch you soon.